Hello, and thank you for joining me for this special training video. We have recently released an update to the standard user interface, making it more efficient and configurable. Our new modern layout is designed to be very sleek and clean while providing more useful information at a glance. Let's dive in. Welcome to the new dashboard home screen. As you can see, there have been quite a few changes. First and foremost, the tabs for BarCloud Asset, BarCloud Stock, My Assets, the Stock Shop, and BarCloud Layout have all been neatly tucked away behind the 9-square icon in the upper left. Clicking here will show the panel where users can choose which part of the system they need to use. In the same top bar, but on the right side, we have a collection of useful icons. The Favorites icon is brand new and will be an area where users can set their most used files, transactions, history sections, and more. Adding and removing items to this list can be done with a single click and without the need to refresh or relog. The Alerts icon will have any messages we send to customers for upcoming server maintenance, changes in support status, or, at least for a little while, a link to change to the previous UI. Users looking for the Wiki or to connect with support will find these options under the Help icon. Clicking on the Person circle will bring up the options for switching sites, for logging out, and the options which were previously in the admin dropdown. Running down the left-hand side of the window, we have the menu panel. This panel replaces the previous main navigation ribbon and has access to the files and transactions and reports and more. In its current closed state, users can click on the icon and choose their options from the slide-out menus. The slide-out menu may have more options than just the name to click on. Looking at the Files slide-out menu, there are two icons on each row next to the text. The plus button is a shortcut to add a new entry into that file, like adding a new item, a new model, or a location. The star will add this item to the Favorites section in the top bar. Clicking the Open Text or arrow will open the menu panel. In this state, clicking on an option like Files or Transactions will open the choices in a panel below. This is also where we hide the primary dashboard configuration options. Let's click on the pencil icon next to Dashboard so we can configure our home page. We can choose to have 1, 2, or 3 columns of panels, and we can choose the font size. At the bottom, we have the panel options. Let's add the charts and graphs, the favorites reports, recent transactions, and snapshot. I'm also going to set this to 2 columns and large text. Once everything is selected, press Submit. Users can have the system auto-arrange the panels, or they can arrange them by dragging and dropping. Now that we have the panels on the screen, let's configure them a little bit. By clicking on this icon in the bottom corner, we're able to access the configuration options. Now for our favorites reports here, we're going to set this to the latest 10. For our charts and graphs, we're going to add in a couple extra attributes here for person and condition. And for our recent transactions, we'll go ahead and set this one to look at the checkout. Now these are just my choices, and each user gets to make their own choices for their own unique dashboard. Thank you very much for joining me through this walkthrough of the new user interface. We will be maintaining the old user interface for a few months, but it will be leaving, so I do recommend that you get adjusted to the new user interface, especially since it is so much more efficient and configurable. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.